Peace, family. I am Michael Jordan, and I am the Sirius Alchemist. In today's book review, today is a really good book review. In today's book, my father turned me on to this book. My father turned me on to this book. It's called the Delectable Negro. Yes, family. And once y'all can see that title, I want to make sure y'all can see that. It's by Vincent Woodard. It's called The Delectable Negro, Human Consumption and Homoeroticism Within U.S. Slave Culture. That's right, family. Human consumption, basically cannibalism, and homoeroticism within U.S. slave culture. Family, this book right here is a must-have in your library. This book is talking about how we were being eaten. Melanated beings in the U.S., melanated indigenous people in the U.S. were being eaten by Europeans in the U.S. That's what this book talks about, the Delectable Negro. And as you all know, we all know the story of Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I'm saying? They caught him, he was eating brothers and sisters and Latino brothers and sisters. And, he was practicing cannibalism, basically. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. He was practicing cannibalism and they caught him. And he got killed in prison. But they say the reason why he got killed in prison is because there was a bigger network of Europeans throughout America that was practicing cannibalism. So they had to have him killed so he didn't rat out their whole network. So, you know what I'm saying? They feel like, we can get rid of one to save the whole network. So they basically saying there's a whole network of Europeans that's eating melanated indigenous people. That's right, family, eating them. And also there's a movie out, a very popular movie, Hannibal Lecter. I think it is the third one in this series, to where they're consuming human flesh. And in the movie, the detective that's on the case was at Hannibal's house, and he happened to open up a book. And in that book, it talked about eating the sweet meat of the back. Was the sweetest part of the human consumption was the back. And Hannibal Lecter was feeding humans to his constituents. So, and they also say, family, that during slavery times when they was hanging brothers and sisters, brothers was trying to run away from that kidnapping and torture that they was dealing with, because slavery is not an appropriate word. Kidnapping, torture, abuse are appropriate words of what was happening. So during that time when they was hanging Black folks, they say there was a barbecue close by to most of those hangings. Say a lot of them brothers was getting eaten. So what I'm saying, family, is this book needs a real good look into. It needs a real good look into The Delectable Negro by Vincent Woodard, to let you know the true history of these Europeans. And it makes you wonder about all these missing people in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? They got satellites out there in the sky that could find a dime on the ground, but you can't find a human being. You know how many Black women and Black men come up missing in the U.S. every year? So is this what's happening to them, family? Is this what's happening? Are we being eaten? You feel me? This is definitely a good book. And I want to just read on the back of it what some of the people are saying about The Delectable Negro. It says, The Delectable Negro uncovers a compelling set of themes in the scholarship on U.S. slave culture. White cannibalism as a significant trope for white depletion of and desire for the laboring and eroticized Black male body. In a stunning series of arguments, Woodard forces us to reconsider the historical out-of-hand rejection of Black African fear and not rarely claims of white cannibalism, showing how remarkably wide-reaching was the sense that slavery satisfied some sadomasochistic some sadomasochistic instinct among the slave-owning class. Family. Now, family, that's really something to think about. That's really, really something to think about, family. We've been under oppression and kidnapping and rape and torture in this country for well over 400 years, right? And during that 400 years, brothers and sisters was being eaten. And they hid this fact from us. They hid this fact from us, family. You see what I'm saying? This just really, really bothers me. You know, that this kind of thing could go on unnoticed in America. How could this happen, family? How could this happen? So this book, brothers, please go out and get this book, brothers and sisters, The Delectable Negro by Vincent Woodard. Read it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. And read it for yourself. Because we used to get killed during the kidnapping times. You know what I'm saying? They would kill us for having one of these in our hands or cracking open one of these. They try to take our head off. So now we know why, family. We know why they would try to take our head off for reading or cracking open a book. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want us to know. Imagine how many things they did to us. Imagine if the trees could talk, family. Imagine if these trees could talk, which they can. Let me say, imagine if these trees could talk. But man, some of these trees can tell us some stories about what these Europeans did when they first came across this land and seen how the indigenous people was living here and how they had to destroy it. And I just posted a video yesterday, family, by Dr. Frances Cress Welsing called The ISIS Papers. Check that video out, family. I just posted it yesterday. It's called Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, The ISIS Papers. She goes into real heavily about the European mind and how it feels about the black man and woman, how it truly feels about the black man and woman. And I want to read, there's one little part in this book I want to read, and then I'm going to end the video, family. But I just wanted to do a review on this book right here. I just had to do a review on it. And there's a movie out too, family, I want y'all to check out. It's called, I think it's called The Midnight Meat Train. Yeah, The Midnight Meat Train. Check that movie out, family. If you think they ain't out here eating people, these movies, it's all in the movies. It's all in the movies. They showing you the truth in plain sight in these movies. You think it's entertainment. But it's not. It's the truth. It's all in the movies. So family, The Delectable Negro, Vincent Woodard, please check this piece out and see what's going on in America, because it's happening. We got babies out here. So you know what I'm saying? Check it out, family. So I'm going to read this one little piece. I'm going to read this one little piece in here that I thought was very significant. I guess there's two pieces I'm going to read. It's just one little paragraph. It's two paragraphs. Okay. Okay, black man in one of the boats accompanying his died on January 25th and was eaten. On January 23rd, the black man in the captain's boat died and his body was shared for food between the crews of both boats. On January 27th, a black man died in the other boat, and on January 28th, yet another black man died in the captain's boat, both of whom were eaten. This is documented, family. This is documented. This ain't something I'm making up. This is documented. Get the book. Here's another paragraph in here on this is page 73, 72, and 73, in case anybody gets the book if they want to go right to this. Since there would be no black survivors to contradict the testimonies of the whites, the possibility exists that the Nantucketeers took a far more active role in ensuring their own survival than has been otherwise suggested. Certainly, the statistics raise suspicion of the first 4 sailors to be eaten. All were black. Short of murdering the black crew members, the Nantucketeers could have refused to share meat with them. You see that, family? You see what's in this book? You see the kind of crap these people are doing? And these same people is sitting up in the Oval Office. They sitting in mayors. They sitting in all across the country in high positions, wearing suits and ties. You know what I'm saying? We got to take care of ourselves, family. We got to look and see what's happening out here. So, family, again, check this book out, The Delectable Negro by Vincent Woodard, Human Consumption and Homoeroticism Within U.S. Slave Culture. So, family, please go get this book. Please go get this book and check it out, because this is happening in America right now. It's happening in America. So, my name is Michael Jordan. I am the Sirius Alchemist. If you'd like a reading from me, hit me up on my email. I'll leave it in the description box below. And peace. Keep reading, strengthening that mind. Peace.